Hello. Welcome to the Formula 1 Encyclopedia channel. If you're a Formula 1 fan, consider subscribing to the channel to receive more information and news. The 1954 Formula 1 season was simply amazing. It was the 5th edition of the category and featured 9 races held in 9 different countries. It all started in style, with the opening race in Argentina on January 17th, and only ended with a closing race in Spain on October 24th. It was a real spectacle for speed lovers, and a season that will forever be remembered by racing fans. Now let's tell you about the races of the season. Race 1. Oh, what an exciting race! It was at the 17 de Octubre circuit in Argentina on January 17, 1954. And the winner was the beloved Juan Manuel Fangio from the Maserati team. He did nothing less than 87 laps for 3 hours, 55 seconds, and 800 milliseconds. Incredible, right? But that's not all. Our beloved Jose Froilán González from Ferrari also made the fastest lap with a time of 1 minute, 48 seconds, and 200 milliseconds. And the pole position went to the wonderful Nino Farina, also from Ferrari, who made the time of 1 minute, 44 seconds, and 800 milliseconds. We miss those times of such exciting races. And we are proud of those great names that made history on the tracks. It's always a joy to remember these special moments. Race 2. The Indianapolis 500 race, held at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway circuit on May 31, 1954, was marked in the history of world motorsport. And the great champion of that day was the experienced Bill Vukovich, a member of the Curtis Kraft Offenhauser team, who completed an impressive 200 laps in a race lasting 3 hours, 49 minutes, 17 seconds, and 270 milliseconds. But it was not only Vukovich's achievements that drew attention in that race. The talented Jack McGrath, also from Curtis Kraft Offenhauser, set the fastest lap of the race, with the impressive time of 1 minute 4 seconds and 0.40 milliseconds. And he also secured the pole position with a time of 1 minute 3 seconds and 815 milliseconds, demonstrating his skill and technique on the track. With exciting competitions and a high level of competition, the 1954 Indianapolis 500 race enters history as one of the most remarkable events in world motorsport. And the achievements of Vukovich and McGrath will be immortalized as examples of excellence and dedication in motorsport. Race 3. The Belgian Grand Prix, held at the Spa-Francorchamps circuit on June 20, 1954, was a milestone in the history of world motorsport. The great winner of that race was the legendary Juan Manuel Fangio of the Maserati team, who completed an impressive 36 laps in a race lasting 2 hours, 44 minutes, 42.400 seconds. But Fangio did not limit himself to just winning. The Argentine also set the fastest lap of the race, with a surprising time of 4 minutes, 25.500 seconds, demonstrating his exceptional skill and technique on the track. He also secured pole position with a time of 4 minutes, 22.100 seconds, showing his superiority from the beginning of the race. With a high level of competition and fierce competition, the 1954 Belgian Grand Prix goes down in history as one of the most exciting events in world motorsport. Fangio emerged as one of the greatest drivers of all time, leaving a legacy of excellence and dedication to motorsport. Race 4. The French Grand Prix, held at the Reims circuit on July 4, 1954, was a true spectacle for fans of world motorsport. The great champion of that event was the legendary Juan Manuel Fangio of the Mercedes-Benz team, who completed an incredible 61 laps in a race lasting 2 hours, 42 minutes, 47.900 seconds. But Fangio was not the only highlight of the race. Hans Hermann, also of the Mercedes-Benz team, set the fastest lap of the race with the impressive time of 2 minutes, 32.900 seconds, demonstrating all his skill and technique on the track. And Fangio once again showed his superiority by securing pole position with a time of 2 minutes, 29.400 seconds. The 1954 French Grand Prix goes down in history as one of the most exciting and fiercely contested events in world motorsport. Fangio emerged as one of the greatest drivers of all time, leaving a legacy of excellence and dedication to motorsport. His unmatched talent continues to inspire generations of drivers and motorsport enthusiasts to this day. Race 5. The British Grand Prix at the Silverstone Circuit on July 17, 1954, was an exciting event full of great moments. The race featured the participation of several renowned teams, each seeking victory and glory on the track. At the end of the competition, the Argentine driver José Froilán González took the lead, driving his Ferrari for 90 laps around the circuit, achieving first place after completing the race in 2 hours, 56 minutes, and 14 seconds. The result was celebrated by the entire team and the crowd, who applauded the great performance of the driver. But the race was also marked by other standout moments, such as the fastest lap set by Alberto Ascari, who drove a Maserati with the impressive time of 1 minute and 50 seconds. Pole position, meanwhile, was won by Juan Manuel Fangio of the Mercedes-Benz team, with a time of 1 minute and 45 seconds, making it clear that the team was a strong competitor in the race. In the end, the 1954 British Grand Prix was an exciting battle on the track, full of great moments and lots of adrenaline. And above all, it was a moment of celebration for all involved, who had the opportunity to witness the greatness of motorsport in all its splendor. Race 6. The motor racing competition held on August 1, 1954 at the Nürburgring circuit in Germany was the stage for an exciting competition between participating teams. In the end, Argentine driver Juan Manuel Fangio, from the Mercedes-Benz team, emerged as the great winner after completing 22 laps with a total time of 3 hours, 45 minutes, 45.800 seconds. During the race, there were several moments of tension and adrenaline, with overtaking and fierce competition among the competitors. The fastest lap was recorded by driver Karl Kling, also from the Mercedes-Benz team, on the 16th lap, with a time of 9 minutes and 55.100 seconds. The pole position, which is the starting position that is ahead of the others, was conquered by Juan Manuel Fangio, with a time of 9 minutes and 50.100 seconds, which allowed him to start ahead of the other competitors and lead the race from the beginning. In the end, the victory crowned the talent and skill of the Argentine driver, who once again showed his mastery behind the wheel and achieved another important triumph in his career. Race 7. The Swiss race, held at the Bremerton circuit on August 22, 1954, was a true automotive spectacle that left its mark in the history of the sport. Juan Manuel Fangio, the legendary Argentine driver, was crowned as the great champion of the race, skillfully piloting his Mercedes-Benz team for 66 laps and recording a total time of 3 hours, 34 seconds, and 500 milliseconds. During the race, Fangio proved to be a true force of nature, imposing a devastating pace and leaving the other competitors behind. His fastest lap was simply spectacular, with a time of 2 minutes and 39 seconds, recording a performance worthy of applause and admiration. In turn, the pole position of the race was won by José Froilán González of the Ferrari team, who also presented an excellent performance, but was eventually surpassed by Fangio during the race. In summary, the Swiss race in 1954 was an event that brought together the best drivers and teams in the world, providing the attending audience with exciting and adrenaline-filled moments. The triumph of Juan Manuel Fangio and his Mercedes-Benz team was marked in history as one of the great achievements of world motorsport. Race 8. The Italian race, held at the Autodromo Nazionale Monza circuit on September 5, 1954, was one of the most exciting events of the season. The victory was in the hands of Juan Manuel Fangio from the Mercedes-Benz team, who completed 80 laps with a total time of 2 hours, 47 minutes, 47.900 seconds. It is also noteworthy that driver José Froilán González from the Ferrari team recorded the fastest lap of the race, completing it in 2 minutes and 0.800 seconds. The pole position was won by Juan Manuel Fangio, who recorded a time of 1 minute and 59 seconds. It is important to emphasize that the times recorded by the driver show the high level of competitiveness and skill required to win a Formula 1 race. Each second and millisecond is crucial to ensure victory, and the drivers need to be at the peak of their physical and mental form to face the challenges of the track. Race 9. The Spain race, held at the Pedrell circuit on October 24, 1954, was won by Mike Hawthorn from the Ferrari team, after completing 80 laps in a total time of 3 hours, 13 minutes, 52.1 seconds. The driver Alberto Ascari from the Lancia team set the fastest lap of the race with a time of 2 minutes and 20.4 seconds during the third lap of the race. The pole position was achieved by driver Alberto Ascari, who reached a time of 2 minutes and 18.1 seconds in the qualification. As a result, the 1954 season ended, with Argentine driver José Froilán González from Ferrari becoming the runner-up with 26.1 points in the championship, and fellow Argentine driver Juan Manuel Fangio from the Mercedes-Benz team becoming the season champion, accumulating 2 titles in his career. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like to support our work and leave a comment to let us know what you thought of this content.